the internet. Hello world, it's Mama Alia here once again with another Monday message. So I've already posted the weekly reading. It was uploaded very early this morning on Sunday. It's actually Monday morning now. It is 2:34 on the West Coast as I'm recording this. Yes, I am up late. Okay, I am ready to bring things through for you guys. This is the time. I've been preparing. It's occurred to me to take more time to prepare for bringing messages through. I do like spontaneity, but at the same time, it's like prepare a little bit, at least, you know. So sometimes when I'm waiting until the very day, it seems like that's more spontaneous, but it's just like that's when the energy is here, when it's right, when it's ready to be spoken on and brought through. So I did bring through a message. I do, for these messages, I get into my meditative state and I bring stuff through, and I don't even always fully care for the message, honestly. And that's kind of how I felt today at first and stuff. I wasn't really, and then it's like, what, you want to edit? It's worse. Like, what are you doing? So whatever, I just wrote it down, more or less the way that I was hearing it and stuff, and then yeah, so here it is. May the meek become mighty, and may the meek be mighty, and the mighty be meek. Let the rich serve the poor, and the strong serve the weak. Be not afraid of what you have not. Do not dissuade blessings for what you have got. Be as a child, and be led by my hand. Be a servant of love, and do as it commands. When the time comes to share without qualification, this will be done in love's glorification. All beings are connected, all hearts beat as one, and all shall be remembered before all of time's done. So it's just saying to not hesitate on impulses to act selflessly. You know, sometimes we don't feel like we're the strong ones, but we are sometimes, but you're probably doing better than a lot of other people are, you know, and it's not about how many, and it's not about in what ways or anything like that, but it's like, if you can lend a hand, do so, even if it's for a creature, for Mother Nature, for any fellow humans and stuff, even if it's just the smallest thing that, you know, you could possibly have done in the moment. It is, if you're following your heart and letting it lead you to do something in the service of love, that's what we're being commanded to do. And today, that's something to hold in high regard, in the forefront of our minds and at the surface of our hearts, all the way through to the core, because that's what the collective heart is bringing through. Okay? So with that said, hi again, it's me. Let's just take some deep breaths before we get into the reading. Okay, we are going to pull 3 cards for the day. I'm going to use the Bay Area Tarot. I'm just really feeling that deck this week. Should we use the other one? I'm still really feeling this one today. Yeah, it's been really fun to play with lately. So let's just do our little meditation, okay? Close your eyes. Let's visualize that white light coming down. You can visualize it any way that you want to. I like to see it as like a beam of light, like a big giant spotlight or a moonbeam or something, coming down to the top of the head, and as it's making contact with your body, it starts to seep into every single cell And every cell that is touching the cell that gets drenched in this energy is also touched by it and completely enveloped in this light. Okay, so it starts at the top of the head, and the light's flowing down to our temples, over our face, to our jaws, to the neck, shoulder, throat area. Everything's relaxing as the light comes down over our body, from our shoulders to the middle of our back, down our arms to the elbows, down the front of our chest and torso area, the sides, down to the navel, from the elbows, down the forearms, to the wrists, from the navel down to the hips, from the wrists to the palms, the tops of your hands and the tips of your fingers, from the hips down to the thighs, the knees, the calves and shins, to the ankles, the heels, the tops of the feet, and the arches, the bottoms, the soles of your feet, the balls of your feet, and the very tips of your, all the way to the very tips of your toes. And you're covered in this beautiful white light of purification. Now we're going to take 3 deep breaths in. Breathe in. As you're breathing in, we're bringing in the energies of unconditional love, peace, and compassion. And we're breathing out anything that is in contradiction to this, any kind of negativity, tension, conflict. Okay, just breathing it out. No judgment at all. Okay, and breathing in again. Same thing. Bringing in peaceful, loving, compassionate energy. And breathing out. All that is not needed anymore. We can let go. One more beautiful, deep, cleansing breath in. And breathing out. Now we are in this space of unconditional love and healing. You may keep doing your deep breathing if you wish. And we're just going to bring in our higher selves, fully connect with them, with our oversoul, with the One, with our guides, our ancestors, our star team, the nature elementals, any kind of beings and spirits that we believe in as, our helpers on this journey in life. Bringing them in, calling in the protection of our guardian angels or whatever kind of guardian spirits that you believe in and resonate with. Let me do my little cleansing sprays because I kind of forgot to do it. Covering my drink too. Yep, and we've got our crystals: selenite, tourmaline, ammonite, amazonite, mystery rock that I just like, and labradorite, which I'm feeling like some of you guys need to really look at this labradorite. Somebody might need to look at this labradorite. If you have labradorite, go ahead and grab your stone. Okay? Yeah. Amazonite is great for the heart too. Hey. And so is ammonite. And we can just Okay, let's draw an oracle card from the Moonology Oracle. Let's see what we've got on our way. Headed towards us on this Monday day. Bring us a message that will resonate. Tapping in with very hard. That presses play. Oh! Okay, we keep getting double messages with the oracles, okay? So, first one that I saw is full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. Okay, heard. Hey, and that's the thing too. Sometimes we have to kind of humble ourselves in order to reach out a hand and help somebody else and stuff. It can make it seem like it's kind of it can be kind of an out of the ordinary behavior, because sometimes you have to cross not just a physical threshold or boundary, but you have to cross a social boundary. You have to cross economic boundaries. You have to cross so many different kinds of boundaries and thresholds, and you can't let your pride get in the way of that. You can't let your ego get in the way of that. You know, you're not doing this to make a spectacle. You're not doing this to be a hero. You're doing it because this is what your heart is calling you to do and stuff. So Leo is all about the heart and stuff. And Leo can be really misunderstood because they're like so expressive and you know, they can be very confident and showy, you know, but it's like they are wearing their heart on their sleeve. And it's like, yeah, they're going to be proud of that because it takes a lot of courage to do that. So, you know, don't let pride get in the way of being your real self and of showing up for others as well as yourself, okay? And work through your fears, the new moon in Scorpio, okay? So we did have, when I did the weekly read, if you want to check it out, there is a weekly read. I posted it yesterday, but we had the 9 of Wands for Monday's card in that reading. And so that's kind of a card that can be a little bit hesitant, you know, to act. You know, we've been through a lot with 8 wands behind us, and then we're holding on to this other wand, like, that's at least in the traditional depiction. This other card in this Bay Area Tarot that I used yesterday is like with 9 bars behind him, and they're kind of arranged kind of like you would expect to see the tubes of like the organ instrument, you know? Oh my god, look, we really quickly got our Beyond Lemuria Oracle message just shooting out at us. Okay, so, you know, yeah, having some trepidation, having some, maybe a little, sometimes overly cautious. I don't know if you can be too cautious, maybe, yeah. Okay, so let's look at this. We've got this beautiful prism, P-R-I-S-M, pyramid-like thing. And then these, like, these beams of light, there's, like, these energy waves and cords that are going out, and then wherever they're intersecting, it's creating this node of light. And then there's a halo at the top of the pyramid, and then there's, like, lightning bolts and stuff. It's not just, like, cloud linings and stuff. Those are lightning bolts. So this card is about the third eye chakra, pineal perspectives. So it's like, use your third eye when you're looking at a situation, okay? Connect with your third eye. Ooh, I didn't read the moon cards, but I think I'm going to read this first, and then I'm going to get into the moon cards. Connect with your third eye and transcend what you understand with your mind. Discover a deeper inner knowing through the interconnected web of all this is and has been. You can tune into this wisdom at will, as and when you wish to. This wisdom is ancient yet pioneering. It is the creator of the free will we choose to weave from moment to moment. Be the observant witness. Allow the transcendence of duality without judgment. Be mindful. Listen and allow your unfurling intuition to unravel the paradoxes of reality. Excellent. The paradoxes of reality. Cool. Okay, let's look at the full moon in Leo. Have you been letting your pride become an obstacle? Is the question you're asking about based on your ego, or is it from your heart? Leo energy is all about the heart. Think of the big-hearted king of the jungle, the lion. Its energy is magnificent, but when it's combined with the rush of the full moon, it can become over the top. This card may have come to you because you need to end a deadlock that has developed. More love and thoughts for the greater good are the solution to this dilemma. If you've not been doing as you would be done by lately, this is the time to find a balance between your own needs and the needs of the people around you. This will help all of your relationships. Attune to the moon. Be magnificent without being plain too much. What's that? Okay? Additional meanings for this card. Self-esteem is good. Vanity is not. Everyone is equally important. Creative urges should be followed. Work some magic. A friendship may be ending now. The teaching. When the full moon comes into Leo, it can be a wonderfully bright time where people feel more confident to show the world their talents and assets. That's the upside of this lunation and of this card, no matter when you pull it. However, take note that the Leo full moon combination creates a sort of tension between your needs and the needs of people in your networks. Leo full moon is a time to release pride. Alright, so yeah, releasing pride, letting go, stepping back from being overly focused maybe on your needs. But we did get a lot of self-care message and stuff, maybe just not getting too lost in the sauce, right? And still being mindful and stuff. It is like a lot of work to get this balance right and stuff. So pat yourself on the back, okay? Wherever you feel this message hitting you, you know, like, go ahead and pat yourself on the back. Anyway, this is a tough ride. This is like not an easy thing to accomplish, you know, especially if we've come from like really tumultuous backgrounds or like situations that kind of really messed with our sense of what is normal or appropriate or right, you know, and we had to like dig deep to even find out what our heart even wants from us, you know? Okay? Anyway, so no judgment or anything, you know. We're all learning at different paces. We're all at different spots. And that's okay. But it's also talking about what the message was coming through and telling us, which is that we have to do more to be present and act on our compassionate impulses, our heartfelt impulses, the ones that are just like even freaking us out because it's like we might be like putting ourselves in danger or putting our reputation on the line or whatever the fuck it is that is like blocking us because of our ego, you know, giving us a reason to not act on it, okay? And guess what? I hear this. I hear it, okay? I hear it. I get it, alright? Okay? Don't worry, you're not alone. Maybe I'm just talking to myself on this channel, you know? Anyway, work through your fears. I mean, nobody else watches, okay? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. If you're there, thank you. I love you, and I appreciate you so much. So, you can also like the video, too, and you can watch longer than 20 minutes, okay? Work through your fears. New Moon in Scorpio. This card suggests a rebirth. Think of your situation as the phoenix that's rising from the ashes, as the birth, death, rebirth paradigm. That's what Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you've been through, there's a new start ahead. It might be a little dark. It almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns. Damn. But it will be deep and transforming. This card also suggests that if you know you are magical, then this is the time to work your magic. Twice we get work your magic. It can also herald the start of a sexier time. If you've been experiencing something of a drought, and emotional intimacy is also on the menu. Scorpio, okay, sorry, I broke that sentence up. I want to reread it, okay? It can also herald the start of a sexier time if you've been experiencing something of a drought and emotional intimacy is also on the menu. Scorpio is a sign that likes to go deep into body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, there's nothing superficial about what's coming your way. Attune to the moon. Have some sexy time. Okay, so it's like sensual connection with yourself. I think that's kind of playing into those, that sacral energy too. And if we combine it with that like third eye thing too, stuff, so that Scorpio energy, it's not just like, get into that shadow work. We did talk about shadow work on Sunday. Additional meanings for this card. Time to let go of a grudge you're holding. Move on from jealousy. Stop being obsessive. Could it be you're being paranoid? Make an investment. The teaching. Scorpio is the sign of death and rebirth, magic and shamans. Its energy is a little bit dark, occult, even scary. Not all of us like to face the shadow, but Scorpio demands it. In fact, it's through working through your dark side that you can get to the light. And the new moon in Scorpio and the appearance of this card at any other time suggests you need to do that now. All right. Okay. Heard. So, what are we doing? Oh yeah, we're getting into our shadow energy. Have some sexy time. You can make that like something that is not scary for yourself. You can make it something that's very loving and romantic for yourself. You can find ways to like connect with your inner twin flame or whatever and stuff. You know, I don't really buy into that we have one twin flame on the external and stuff. I feel like it's an energy that we connect with on the inside, and you can do that, and that's a very beautiful thing to do, you know, and it can be sexy too. Why not? Why not? Okay, so that's a cool message. Both of the cards are talking about magic. The signs are square to each other, so they do create a kind of a tension, right, between the 5th house and the 8th house, or the, you know, the Leo and the Scorpio. They're both fixed energies, but that tension creates, like I said, these nexus points and stuff. That tension creates, and like they were saying that in Leo, it creates a really strong energy. So use the tension between Scorpio and full moon, and like the opposites right here, the Scorpio and the Leo, water, fire, and then the new moon and the full moon, right? And then Leo being like very bright, right? And Scorpio being kind of like withdrawn and dark, right? So it's like work with those contrasts, okay? And really ground the energy. I'm getting grounding because of the fixed energy. Find out about, you know, learn your inner tabernacle is what I just heard. Like, really look at the structure of your inner tabernacle and the roots, you know, the foundation of it, the roots of every pillar, and how deeply they are buried into the ground of your being, you know, the groundedness of your being, okay? Like, that's just kind of how I'm hearing it being said to me, okay? And we've got the Bay Area Tarot for our 3-card message. I did see King of Pentacles first card, and the 3 of Wands is flipping out, okay? You know, it is. With the 6 of Cups too. They came out, they flipped upside down, so there's like a little reversal. Maybe we're having, yeah, that it was saying about a friendship ending and stuff. That could be a, you know, a painful time. Maybe we're not feeling like we're getting what we've asked for yet and stuff, or like we've still got a ways to go on our journey. But that's okay. We're on, you know, we had 7 of Pentacles at the start of the week, and we've got 9 of Wands for Monday. That's okay. Try not to judge your experience, okay? And yeah, that energy with the friendships and the relationships or whatever kind of thing it is, like, it can make us kind of feel hesitant and withdrawn. And that's okay too. Okay? I'm gonna shuffle 5 times. They were saying 5 times. I really don't know how it takes us 25 minutes to get into a reading. But here we are. Last shuffle here. 3 bringing in 3 cards for our highest messages, for our highest good. Okay, for the highest good of everybody on the planet. Hey, through all the timelines. Hey. Okay. Oh, yeah. 5 of Cups underneath. That's our grief card. Okay, letting it go. But this one has an energy of triumph to it, which I really love, and of like celebrating, you know, a little bit celebratory. So it's like, it's not all's lost. We're not, yes, we've been disappointed. Yes, we've been grieving. Yes, it's painful to let go, or it has been painful to let go, but at the same time, we are focused on the here and now, and the cups that we do have in our hand, and the ones that we have, like, at our side. We've got this Raku grounding symbol. Okay, we've got the water taking away our troubles. Okay? Alright. And, ooh, Knight of Wands is just right there. And guess who's here? 9 of Wands. First card. Okay? Alright, we knew that. Okay, but we're reiterating it. Let me read the 9 of Wands from the booklet. Okay? Because I feel like we've been talking about it a lot, and we should really look at that energy. Okay, here we go. And here we go. And here we go. 9 of Wands, Dante Verde. Dante has been DJing in the Bay Area for the past 10 years and misses it terribly. His preferred sound is goth and industrial music with a cyberpunk, steampunk aesthetic. Cool. He also serves the kink community and makes and defends safe spaces for his LGBTQIA peers. He is randomly streaming from Twitch as of late and can also be found on Facebook and Twitter. Cool. You are truly resilient. You may feel battered and bruised and face setbacks just when you thought you were making progress. Keep going anyways. These challenges will make you stronger, even if they make your dreams seem impossible. Just try, and try again. Don't lose sight of your goals. You may even get haters that don't really understand what you're trying to accomplish, so they project their ignorance or insecurities onto you. Don't give in to this. Establish your boundaries and assert yourself to protect your energy. If you haven't already, find like-minded people that will encourage you on your journey and offer their support. So yeah, have your boundaries. Stay, you feel the need to have your guard up, and that is a thing. But that doesn't mean that you have to stop that you shut down completely and you don't listen to those higher impulses, those deeper impulses that are telling you that you have the power to make a difference in any moment that you're being called on to make a difference, even if it's the tiniest thing. Okay? Make it for yourself, make it for someone else, make it for the earth, nature. Okay? There's another card. Oh, the advice. Okay, clear your mind. Sometimes I see this as write it out, kind of card. Yes, the mental clarity. Clear the mental clutter. Okay, I see this as a great card to talk about meditation. Open yourself to new ideas. If you get a new idea, write it down. Start, get excited about it. Embrace it, okay? And yeah, okay. No, or, the advice could be ready for this new beginning, okay? So if you don't see it tomorrow, if you don't feel it tomorrow, if you don't feel or receive a big idea tomorrow, just be ready for an idea to come in, okay? Or an opportunity, communication, okay? A truth being revealed. I might read that too. Oh, guess what it is? Strength card, Leo energy. Hey, hey, hey. we're not far from Leo season, okay? We're only a couple weeks away from Leo season. Leo season is actually one of my favorite seasons. I love the Lionsgate. I'm a Leo rising, okay? In Vedic astrology and the Western astrology, I am Leo rising. Always. Okay, so big on Leo. And I have like 5th house stellium, okay? And yeah. Alright, so 9 of Wands, feeling not too hot, okay? That's okay. Take that time for self-care. Don't be, maybe some of this conflict that we're having does come from a place of ego and stuff, but also you're not being, the new moon in Scorpio was saying, we're not being paranoid either. So it's like, if you've been picking up on signs or, that something's off with a situation or the person, like, trust that, okay? Yes, do your protection, make sure that you're, that you've got your boundaries up. That doesn't mean you have to be like, whoa, don't go there, partner, and stuff. Just, like, quietly take yourself out of a situation that you no longer need to be a part of. That's all. Just say peace to that. Okay, and the Strength card is like, you're going to have a lot more. Of course, this is about confidence, but this is also going to be like, you're going to feel stronger. You're going to be stronger. You're going to be taking your energy for yourself. You're going to be able to, because you're not acting on those more fearful and ego-based things. That's that lion. That's the beast, right, that we're conquering or, taming. But with a gentleness and stuff, because we understand where all of that is coming from, okay? We understand ourselves better than anybody else can, Sometimes we do need an outside perspective to kind of, like, shine a light on some things for us and stuff, but, like, for the most part, I think that we can really understand ourselves. Sometimes we need to compare or something to make sure that what we're going through is okay or not, and that's okay too. It's all part of it. I love the red heels. I'm seeing that as like the power again, and the root energy and stuff. And I like that it's on the feet too. Obviously, the heels are on the feet, but it's like that's connected to Pisces and stuff, right? So Pisces, the feet, are connected to Pisces, and so I like that root energy with Pisces and stuff. It's like the first chakra and the last sign, right? And they're so connected together through the instinct and the intuition, okay? And that sensual energy too. And that's like the basis of this caring, nurturing, gentle, taming energy, is like this connection with the sensual connection with the self through the instinct and the intuition, okay? All right? Balancing those two. Staying grounded, okay? Keeping that root energy clear. I'll probably read all the cards just to, like, give a fuller perspective here, okay? Let's go to the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Jen Flor Matthews. Jen is an actor and improviser who started writing and making her own films because women her age aren't realistically represented. She seeks to create social change with her art and reflect her world that is inclusive of all ages, genders, sexual orientations, shapes, ability levels, and ethnicities. You may be at the beginning of a new journey that will have challenges. Arm yourself with mental resilience, twice resilience, and you'll thrive. Don't let your judgment be clouded as a result of a closed mind. This won't serve you, right? There you go. Resilience, keep your mind open. Okay, Strength. Bella de Molotov. Bella started performing in 1997 as an exotic dancer / fire performer, and later became a union shop steward at the historic Lusty Lady in San Francisco, which closed in 2013. She's in the Union Labor Archives. She also moonlights as a dominatrix and is now a self-proclaimed crazy cat lady that will be moving to Norway. To master a beast, we must first master our own emotions and confidence, right? Self-doubt is not a vibe. When shown this card, remember to rely on persuasion, influence, and compassion when facing challenges. Inner strength, not force, is your true power, right? That's what I was just saying. So, like, yes, when you have that balance within, that's where your true power comes from, and people can feel that. And if they don't want to give you your dues, you're still gonna get them. It's not up to them. Okay, but you don't have to get super mad at them either and stuff. They might have their, it's part of their thing to be the person that they are, go through what they're going through, right? And stuff. Obviously, advocate for yourself if you feel that need. But like, sometimes it's better to walk away from a situation. You're the one that's going to be best able to decide that for yourself in your own life, okay? And let me see here. Anything else? 6 of Cups. Yes, remember the good things, but don't let nostalgia keep you in a bad place, okay? Or in a place that's not serving you. Creativity, inner child work. That's part of the shadow work. Make it fun, make it sexy, make it romantic, whatever you want to do. Like, you're connecting with these energies, okay? Treat yourself as your baby, okay? You're your baby. Your spirit's baby. Spirit loves you, okay? And I think that's it for tonight. Thank you so much for today. I mean, it's the morning when I'm recording this. It's 3:10 now. I'm going to turn off the camera. Have a blessed day, okay? Enjoy your Monday.